Hello guys, I will be making a new series. What if Madara was in high school DxD? Guys, don't worry. I've made a schedule about the series that I will be doing, the previous series, so I'm not gonna abandon them. So like, what if not? I still remember these series. What if Issei was from Ohio? I'm still gonna make that. And what if Naruto was a nigh omnipotent fallen angel, the son of the presence? I'm still gonna make those two. I haven't forgotten about them at all. Alright, in Madara's point of view, and I'm sorry for the background noise. I'm currently in the basement recording this. It was an infinite void of pure nothingness. A vast void of pure infinity. As Madara contemplated to himself, questioned to himself, is he dead? But then he felt his skin and bones. He felt his flesh, he felt his physical body as he was wondering, how do I have my body if I'm dead? Wait, could this be? Am I not dead? This confused Madara because Madara has been dead before and he's already experienced death and he's been revived before. He knows that once you're dead, you don't have your physical body with you. But he has his physical body, so he knew something was wrong. You see, the reason Madara was in this infinite void of pure nothingness, pure expanse of pure darkness surrounding him, was because after Madara completed his Eye of the Moon Eye plan, as he released the infinite Tsukuyomi, he released the red moon upon the entire earth, putting all of them in an infinite Tsukuyomi. Fast forward to events, Naruto and Sasuke get out the infinite Tsukuyomi, and they also get everyone out the infinite Tsukuyomi. As Black Zetsu then betrayed Madara, as Madara looked at Black Zetsu, confused, as he then says, Black Zetsu, what are you doing? As then Madara then said, Black Zetsu then said, Madara Uchiha, did you really think I worked for your will? Did you really think I was a manifestation of your will? No, you were just a mere puppet to the true mastermind, my mother. I am her will. I fulfill her desire, her very wish. And her very wish is to be revived. And I will revive her through you. As Black Zetsu then stabbed Madara, as Madara's stomach started to implode, as then he started to shapeshift, as he then shapeshift into a beautiful woman, and this was Kaguya Otsutsuki. As then this was Kaguya Otsutsuki. Wait, hold up. And after, since that very moment happened, he's been stuck in this infinite expanse of pure nothingness and darkness. Madara doesn't know how much time has gone by in the real world, but it felt like he's been here a few centuries. You see, it felt like he's been here for not centuries, millennia. But he felt like his body had never aged, not even one single bit. As then, you see, 1 second in the real world is literally 1 century in the infinite expanse that Madara was in. And like 30 minutes has gone by in the real world. So Madara, he's old, but like his physical body didn't age. He's mentally old, even though he still retains every memory of his life. As then Madara then saw a light shine in the darkness, as it brightened his very eyes. As then the light began to cool down, revealing a person, as it then revealed a childlike figure, as then Madara then said, "A child? What is a child doing in the high?" As then, with the snap of his fingers, the child's fingers, the snap of his fingers, the void, the once dark, infinite void had become white and infinite. As Madara was in shock that this child was able to manipulate this dimension that he was in. It means that this child must have something to do with this dimension. Maybe this child has gained authority over it, or maybe this child has created this dimension with the jutsu. He didn't care what it was. If he had to kill this child to leave this dimension, he would do so. As then the child used hand gestures as he gestured Madara to take a seat, as he created a seat out of pure nothingness. As then the child then said, "Madara Uchiha, I'm sorry to have these certain events happen to you, because I supported your plan, the Eye of the Moon I planned. Because the shinobi world was too corrupt. There was way too many wars going on in the shinobi world. So maybe putting them all in a dreamlike state for all of eternity would have been the best outcome. But the reason you're in this dimension is because you were holding the Chinchuriki of the Ten Tails, which had Kaguya inside of it. And Kaguya was able to manifest herself through your body. Transforming your original body into her body. As this body that you're currently in this dimension is just a mere replica, an exact copy of your body. As Madara was shocked to hear this statement, he could not believe all of this had happened. As then the child then said, I'm truly sorry, Madara Uchiha. Because Kaguya, not just Kaguya, the Otsutsuki race used to be a race of angels that used to work under me. And that would deliver missions throughout the multiverse, but they have fallen from me. They have fallen from me and they have gone rogue, the whole race. Because I have angels. I've created angels everywhere in each universe inside of the multiverse. As Madara was confused, multiverse. There was multiple universes. Then Madara then said, I don't believe you. As then the child then said, you don't believe me, Madara. Why don't I show you? As then the child gestured his hands to grab Madara. As Madara then took his hand. As when Madara took his hand, as they were standing, as the entire background of the white void began to change, as it was like a green screen. It was like a green screen with its background like edited, changed, as the whole dimension became a video of all the events at the beginning of the multiverse, when the child commanded the Big Bang into all of existence, and that's how all time and space were created, etc. And that's how all universes were created. It showed the age before matter, and it showed the age of matter. It showed how matter conquered the universe. It conquered the antimatter. That's how the physical realm began to exist. It showed events about the Naruto. It showed events about the Naruto world, about Kaguya in the future, about how she was sealed off by Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, and even about the events of Boruto, as he was also shown about the events. He was also shown about the events of the universes, as he then was shown into the last event. As this last event was a big explosion that ended all of existence. As Madara looked at it, as he couldn't take all of this information, as he saw basically all the events from the past, present, and future all at once. Madara had just gained omniscience. He saw absolutely everything, every detail. You could not hide it. He has seen all the timelines, all the past, present, and future, all the dimensionalities. There was nothing he didn't see, and there was nothing he didn't remember, as he kept this all in his memory. As then the child then said, "You see, Madara, this was proof that I wasn't lying. And that explosion that destroyed all of existence, that only happened in one universe. You see, Madara, I want to make a proposal for you." As Madara then said, "What do you mean by that?" Because he knew that whatever this child was, this child is certainly God, or even beyond God. And then the child then said, "I want you to become my personal angel that will deliver missions for me. And I want you to work for me. And Madara, if you ever betray me like those Otsutsuki, your punishment will be worse. I will erase your very existence if you betray me," said the child. As Madara had a slight shiver around his entire body, as he was literally sweating. As then that child then says, "Alright, back onto that. You see, Madara, in order to do my task, you will need to go to other universes. So I will give you the innate ability. Madara, I'll give you the ability. Wait, not the ability. I will transfer you into another universe, because you need to do tasks from other universes." Madara, as then the child and Madara sat back in the chair. "I will grant you 3 wishes, since you will be my personal angel. I'll grant you 3 wishes of your kind." Madara had then asked this for his wish 1. He had wished that he would be able to use Izanagi 2 times a day without any of the Uchiha blindness, and that if it exceeds beyond 2 a day, if he tries to exceed beyond 2 a day, it just won't work. But I will be able to use Izanagi to alter reality 2 times a day. Madara then said, as then the child had then spawned a notebook out of nowhere, as he wrote that 1 wish down. As then Madara then also wished to keep his chakra and all of his powers. And Madara also wished to keep his chakra, all of his power. And then the child then said, "I won't count that as a wish, because I was already going to grant you that." And then Madara then says, "I want a second energy source besides chakra. I want an energy source that can tamper with souls and not just the physical body. I also want this energy source to be able to manipulate the physical body and matter and all of that. But I also want this energy system to being able to manipulate the spiritual realm. And I want absolutely more." Wait, no, Madara doesn't say this. He just says about the energy part. As then the kid writes that down. As then the kid then says, "Oh, so you want magic?" As then the kid then says, which magic do you want, Madara? Do you want human magic, demon magic, divine magic, elf magic, yokai magic, senjutsu magic? Which one do you want? As then Madara then says, I'll have them all. I'll have every form of magic that exists throughout the multiverse. As then the kid then wrote that down. As then Madara then said his last wish. As then Madara then wishes to have the ability to manipulate space and time. As then the kid then says, Madara, are you sure you want this as your wish? Because this ability already comes with the this ability already comes with your magic abilities. As then Madara then says no. As then an idea came in Madara's head. As then Madara then also wishes to have the ability to adapt to absolutely anything, to adapt and evolve. If anything was stronger than him, like to adapt to absolutely anything and evolve to anything. So even the strongest beings in that world, even if they did surpass him in power, Madara would still surpass them eventually. As in the kid wrote this down, as he then had a devious smile on his face, as he liked this power that Madara suggested. It reminded him of somebody. It reminded him of his son. Yes. It reminded him of it, not his son, his grandson. SCP-682. Yes, that was his grandson. And his son was the Scarlet King, SCP-001, the Scarlet King. As these powers were the same powers as his grandson, so he wanted to see how this would play out. As then the child then says, alright, so those are all of your wishes. You will be sent onto this universe as a human. Not as a human. As my angel. You will have angelic wings. And you won't. And the rules of the angels in those worlds don't apply to you. About how you can fall if you have the desire to reproduce. Yeah, you won't fall because of that. I will be sending you into that world quickly. As then the child was merely about to send Madara to that world. As then Madara asked the child, who are you? And where did you come from? Because when I watch all of those events, you don't appear to have an origin. You were just there. As then the child then said, I go by many names. You see, I have power. I possess power beyond your wildest imaginations. My power allows me to possess the power to be truly all-powerful. And I've even surpassed being all-powerful. I've surpassed being truly omnipotent. As I transcend absolutely everything. That is my ability. My ability is absolute transcendence. I transcend absolutely everything. No matter what, even your evolution ability, I transcend that. And I transcend absolutely everything as I look down upon everything. As I even looked down upon eternity itself. I saw it merely as something below me. My name, you can call me the Collector. This is not the collector from Owl House. This is a different collector. That is just the alias of it. As then, before Madara can say anything else, the collector merely put his fingers on Madara's chest as he then poked Madara. As before Madara can speak or do anything, the environment Madara was in suddenly began to change as he was descending down onto the ground. As he had realized he is no longer in the world. He is no longer in the world of his world or in that dimension. He is in the new universe that the collector sent him to, wherever universe he was in. As Madara was then falling down onto the ground, as then Madara had thought of his angel, of him being an angel, as the thoughts came to his head, as before Madara hit the ground, the wings came out of his back, 12 golden wings, as he was then flying above the ground. Guys, I'm either gonna continue like this series today by making another recording, or I'm ending this recording right now since I gotta take a flu shot.